Warm weather, high winds, and heavy rain, a recipe for flooding. Police and municipalities closing a slew of flooded roads this weekend as banks in some communities crested. From Dufferin County to a raging Nottawasaga River in Adjala-Tazarantio to more closed roads in Tiny Township, many roads remain underwater and many waterways were above their normal levels. But many eyes are on Muskoka, where high water there is a sign of things to come down the watershed. While officials say they didn't get hit the hardest of rain this weekend, they're bracing for a heavy melt after historic amounts of snow.
We have our Public Works department that's always ready to go in those situations, both at the district and the town level. So, we're prepared, we're ready, and we're monitoring, and we'll make sure that we're ahead of it.
No update from the MNR yet, but last week the Ministry of Natural Resources reporting that most managed Muskoka watershed lakes are at or below target water levels.
The MNR has been lowering water levels to be prepared just in case there is that influx, and so far it looks good, but we're continuing to monitor it.
In Gravenhurst, the town making sandbags available at Wharf Sports Field for residents to block water buildup on their properties.
The sandbags, they kind of mesh together to make kind of a semi-impermeable wall to the water just to hold the bulk of the water back so flooding doesn't occur in homes.
The town's fire chief pointing out properties in flood-prone and lower-lying level areas.
If you feel that you're going to have water getting into your basement, that the sandbags are there to construct that berm or that dike to keep the water back from entering your basement and flooding your property that way.
Officials reminding locals to check their sump pumps and to move snow away from their foundations and catch basins to minimize flooding risk. Drivers are reminded to approach flooded roads with extreme caution and to avoid going on roads that are barricaded. Mike Lang, CTV News, Gravenhurst.